Can we start?
Yes, sir. Please begin.
Okay, thank you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the online press conference for the release of the winners' reports for the recently concluded 4 state and 1 union territory elections. We will be releasing one report for each state regarding the winning candidates, and one consolidated report for all the 4 states and union territory. After we finish the presentation of the reports, at the end we will have a question answer session. Those of you who wish to ask questions, kindly post them on your chat box, and they will be displayed on the screen. I will just quickly introduce the speakers. I am General Verma, head of the ADR. We have with us Professor Jagdeep Chhokar, who is the founder member trustee of ADR. We have with us Mr. Joseph Victor Raj. He is the state coordinator for Tamil Nadu and Puducherry. We have Dr. Ujjaini Halim. She is the West Bengal state coordinator of National Election Watch. And we have Arif ji. He is the Assam state coordinator for National Election Watch. Without wasting much time, we will quickly jump on to the topics, and I will request now Professor Chhokar to kindly give some opening remarks. You are muted, sir.
Thank you, General Verma, and welcome to all the participants in this virtual press conference. The elections in the 5 states that have just been completed were a very unique kind of election. The elections were held under very, very unusual circumstances with a pandemic, almost running wild across the country. And what happened during the election process, I will not comment on, or I don't think any of us will comment on, because we are focused on the results of the election. But it is important to note that these elections will stay as a landmark historic election in which, I mean, in my personal opinion, and I don't say this on behalf of ADR, but in my personal opinion, a lot of undesirable things happened. So I'll leave it at that, and then I'll only add that there are 822 MLAs who have been elected in all these 5 states. And out of that, we have analyzed the affidavits of 808 MLAs because affidavits of 14 winners were not available at the Election Commission's website. So let me just give you a very broad figure. Out of 808, would you imagine that 419 winners have criminal cases pending against them? This figure is 52%. 52% जो लोग चुने गए हैं, they have criminal cases pending against them, which they have said in sworn affidavits. According to a Supreme Court judgment of 2003, every candidate has to give the details of his or her criminal cases, educational qualifications, assets and liabilities, etc. So, in the Lok Sabha, we have 43% members of Lok Sabha who have criminal cases, but in these 5 state assemblies, that figure is 52%, which obviously is absolutely worrying, but our political parties just don't seem to understand this. Out of those 419, 241, which is 30% of those 808, have serious criminal cases against them. And serious criminal cases are, offenses which have a punishment of more than 5 years or more, non-bailable offense, assault, murder, kidnap, rape, this kind of stuff. Now, how can you have 1/3 of the MLAs who have such cases against them? So this is the second figure, and then I'll give you just two more figures. One is that out of that 808, 535, which means 66%, 2/3, are crore-patis. They have declared their assets to be more than 1 crore. Now, very often, and this amounts to 66%, very often people say that, these days, what is 1 crore? If you own a house somewhere, you are a crorepati. Yes, that is true. But if we look at the entire population of the country, how many people have wealth more than a crore? And if there are 66% of these people who are croropatis, and average assets of a winning candidate is 5.93 crores, which is almost 6 crores. Now, a person who has assets of 6 crores, how well can he or she represent the concerns of people who are, migrant labor, who are in the working class, who earn their living every day? So therefore, this, according to me, the high number of very rich candidates is also not conducive to a healthy democracy. So I will stop here, and then I'll let General Verma take over from here. Thank you, General Verma.
Well, thank you, Professor Chhokar, for giving the opening remarks. Now, I will cover the basic important features of the report. And like I said, at the end of the press conference, all these reports will be uploaded on our website, so the details can be seen there. He's given you the broad figures of the criminal background and the financial aspects. So what is emerging very clearly is that as the time goes by, in each election, the money power and muscle power is playing a more dominant role. As we now go to see the state-wise candidates with the self-declared criminal cases, you will notice that Kerala has 71% winning candidates with criminal cases, which is an extremely high figure, out of which 27% have got serious criminal cases. Similarly, Tamil Nadu has got 60% people with winners with criminal cases, and 25% are serious criminal cases. West Bengal, 49% winners have criminal cases, with 39% having serious criminal cases. Puducherry, 43% winners with criminal cases and 20% having serious criminal cases. And Assam has got the least, but still 27% winners with criminal cases and 22% with serious criminal cases. Coming to the party-wise details, if I were to give you the consolidated one, I will just quickly run through it. IUML has got 86% winners with criminal cases. PMK, Patali Makkal Kachi, 80% winners with criminal cases. DMK, 76% people with criminal cases. CPIM, 71% winners with criminal cases. INC, National Congress, 65%. Independents, 64%. AIUDF, 63%. CPI, 47%. BJP, 44%. AITC, Trinamool Congress, 43%. All India NR Congress, 30%. AIADMK, 23%. And AGP, Assam Gan Parishad, 11%. Now coming to the financial background, out of the 808 winning candidates which we have analyzed, 66% are crore-patis. That is 535 are crore-patis. And in this, Tamil Nadu is, since one of the industrial and advanced states of the country. It leads the pack with 86% winners, Crorepati candidate winners. Puducherry 83%, Assam 67%, Kerala 55%, and West Bengal 54%. Party-wise, if I were to just briefly cover, number of Crorepati winning candidates. Kerala Congress M 100%, All India NR Congress 90%, AGP 89%, AIADMK 88%, DMK 87%, Independents 86%, IUML 86%, Indian National Congress 74%, AITC 62%, that is Trinamool, PMK 60%, BJP 52%, AIUDF 50%, CPI-M 40%, and CPI 26%. State-wise, average assets of the winning candidates in crores. Tamil Nadu, 12.27 crores rupees. Puducherry, 9.92 crore rupees. Assam, 4.59 crore rupees. Kerala, 3.12 crore rupees. And West Bengal, 2.53 crore rupees. Coming to the educational background, 281 winning candidates, that is 35% of this 808, have educational qualification between 5th and 12th class only. 63% are graduates and above. Touching upon the age, in the age bracket of 25 to 50 years, 295 winners, that is 37%. In the age bracket of 51 to 80 years, 512 winners, that is 63%. As far as the women winners is concerned, West Bengal, there are 40 women who have won, which is 14% of the winners. Tamil Nadu, 12 women have won, 5%. Kerala, 11 women have won, 8%. Assam, 6 women, 5%. And Puducherry, there is one lady who has won, so which makes it 3%. So here I will end with the consolidated report. And now I'll take on the Kerala winning candidates reports. To give you in a nutshell, 71% of the candidates who have won have criminal cases against them. 27% have serious criminal cases against them. 55% are Crorepatis, and the average assets is 3.12 crore rupees. If we were to compare the results of the earlier, or rather the 2016 Kerala assemblies with this present winners, we will see that in 2016, there was 62% MLAs with criminal cases, which has now risen to 71%. So there is a jump of 9%. In case of serious criminal cases, in 2016, it was 19%. This has jumped to 27% now, 8% jump. Normally, over the last few elections, we have seen that there used to be an increase of 4 to 5% in the winners with criminal cases. But now in these elections, we are seeing that it is ranging from 7 to 8% to 10%. And out of these, Kerala now I'm talking about, there are 2 winners who have cases related to murder, 3 with attempt to murder cases, 3 winners with crimes related to women. And if I were to give you the party-wise candidates with criminal cases, amongst only the major parties I'll cover, 75% from CPIM, 95% from Indian National Congress, 41% from CPI, 86% from IUML, 60% from Congress M, 67% of independents. Now, if you see, Congress is touching 91% of the winners have criminal cases against them. Party-wise winning candidates with serial criminal cases amongst the major parties again, 27% from CPIM, 57% from Congress, 6% from CPI, 29% from IUML, 33% from the independents. So if we were to give the party-wise percentage of winning candidates with criminal cases, Janadipay Kerala Congress, Revolutionary Marxist Party of India, Kerala Congress Jacob, and Congress Secular. These 5 parties have got 100% winners with criminal cases. Indian National Congress, 95%, with 57% having serious criminal cases. IUML, 86% with criminal cases and 29% with serious criminal cases. CPIM, 75% with criminal cases and 27% with serious criminal cases. Independents, 67%, and Kerala Congress M, 60%. They have 0% serious criminal cases, and CPI, 41% winners have criminal cases and 6% of them have serious criminal cases. Coming to the financial background of Kerala, crorepati winning candidates, out of the 136 winning candidates analyzed, 55% are crorepatis. Whereas in the last assembly, 2016, 44% MLAs were crorepatis. So here you see a jump of 11%. Party-wise crorepati winning candidates amongst the major parties, 41% from CPIM, 62% from Congress, INC, 86% from IUML, 100% from Kerala Congress M, 24% from CPI. They have declared assets more than 1 crore. They are all crorepatis. Again, if we were to give the party-wise percentage of crorepati winning candidates, Kerala Congress M, JDS, NCP, Kerala Congress Jacob, Lok Tantrik Jan Dal, Indian National League, National Secular Conference, Kerala Congress B, Jan Adhipatya, Kerala Congress. All these parties have got 100% winners who are crorepatis. IUML has 86%, Independents 83%, Indian National Congress 62%, CPIM 41%, and CPI 24% winners who are crorepatis. Other background details: education, 38% of the winning candidates have the qualification between 5th to 12th class, while 83 winners, that is 61%, have graduation and above. Age profile, 29% of the winning candidates are between the bracket of 25 to 50 years, while 71% have the age between 51 to 80 years. Gender details, out of the 136 winning candidates, 8% are women, that is 11. This has increased marginally. In the last assembly elections, there were 8 women, that was 6% MLAs were women. I will very briefly touch upon the comparative analysis which we have done of assets of the re-elected MLAs. In the 2021, the current winners of Kerala Assembly, 70 MLAs have been re-elected, 70. Average assets of the re-elected MLAs in the last assembly, that is 2016, was 2.36 crores. This time it is 3.64 crores. That is an increase of 1.28 crores. That is almost by 54%. Okay, so if I was to give you the comparative analysis of party-wise average assets of the re-elected MLAs in 2016 and 21, if we compare these, so in case of CPIM, there is an increase of 47%, Congress again 47%, IUML is minus 4%, CPI is plus 42%, Independence is 309% increase. Kerala Congress 22% increase. Kerala Congress M 25% increase, and Kerala Congress Jacob 92% increase. So this is as far as the uh, Kerala winners report. Now, before I hand over to the next speaker, I want to very briefly cover this aspect of parties, because these questions will come up by some later on in the thing. So I want to kill this issue now only. If somebody has any other questions, we can always take them. This is the issue of the political parties being directed by the Supreme Court to give details of the reasons as to why they are selecting candidates with criminal cases. They are supposed to upload these reasons on their website, and Supreme Court in its judgment had very clearly said that winnability is not the factor. You have to justify and give cogent reasons as to why you are giving tickets to people with criminal cases. So what I've done is that of all these uh, 4 states and 1 union territory, I have taken the top 3 winners who have the maximum criminal cases against them. And I will tell you whether they have given the reasons or not, or a sample of the type of reasons they have given. So let's first take Kerala. Kerala, topping the chart is Mr. M. Vijan. He is from CPIM. He's got 10 cases against him, and the Form C7 is not available on their website. Form C7 has been prescribed by the Election Commission of India, in which they have to give all these details as to why they have selected the candidate with criminal cases, and they have to give reasons and all. And that is supposed to be uploaded on the website. And the Supreme Court had in its judgment also said that if any party does not give these details, it will be treated as contempt of court. Now, the problem is some of the smaller parties, they don't even have a website. So they are supposed to give these reasons in the newsprint and other places, which I do not really know whether they are giving or not giving, because even the major parties are not giving, some of them. And some of the major parties' websites are not functional, or these details are just not available on their website. So number 1 was M. Vijan. Number 2 is Abdul Hamid Master. He's got 7 cases. He's from IML. Again, C7 form is not available. Website is not accessible. Third is Advocate M. Vincent. He's got 8 cases against him. He's from Kerala. And the reason given in his case on the website by the Congress is he is the sitting MLA. He is the best among those considered. Now, if I were to give you the details of these 8 cases he has, he's got abetment to suicide, crime against women, extortion, and so on and so forth. So, this is the best candidate they could find. Coming to West Bengal, topping the chart is Mr. Mukul Roy. He's got 19 cases. He's from BJP. His criminal cases, firstly, I would like to tell you that his C7 form is not available on the website. And he's got the maximum number of criminal cases against him. And these range from attempt to murder, culpable homicide, theft, and crime against women. Number 2 is Nishit Parmanik from BJP. He's got 13 cases against him. He's also got attempt to murder, theft, crime against women, trespassing, dacoity, etc. Number 3 is Adhikari Mangobinda. He's got 11 cases. He's from Trinamool. Only Form C2 is available. Form C7 is not available. And he's also got cases like attempt to murder, theft, intimidation, etc. In case of Puducherry, there is one winner, PML Kalyana Sundaram from BJP. Again, his Form C7 is not available. The website is not accessible. But the type of cases which he has, bribery, cheating, hurt by weapons, attempt to murder, theft. Uh, then there is AMH Nazim. He's got 9 cases against him. In Puducherry, he's the highest. His only Form C2 is available. Form C7 is not available, so we don't know the reasons. And there is Mr. Ramachandran T. One person I have left out. PRN Thirumurugan of All India NR Congress from Puducherry. Now the reason is given. His Form C7 is available. It says, well-known candidate, helps the poor and needy. He's an active social worker and very popular among the public. Cases against him are due to political vendetta. He has served 2 terms and withstands the people in times of calamity. So, the fact is that he's got 4 cases against him. Coming to Tamil Nadu, number 1 is Mr. M.K. Stalin, the Chief Minister designate. He's got 47 cases against him. The reason given in his Form C7 is candidate has good reputation, protects people interest, rights, has brought many welfare schemes to the public, has earned good faith among public. The cases are mainly related to agitations to protect the rights of the people. Candidate is found more suitable to function as a public representative. Number 2 is Mr. K. Ponmudi. He's got 13 cases against him. He's again from DMK. Exactly the same reason as given for him also. So it is just cut and paste. The third person, we've got only 2 guys. Third person, yeah. Ramachandran T. He's from CPI. He's got 25 cases against him, but there is no Form C7, so we don't know the reason. Coming to Assam. Topping the chart in all the 5 states is a gentleman called Akhil Gogoi. He's got 52 cases against him. He's topping all the states, but he's an independent. And the cases against him are attempt to murder, sedition, abetment to suicide, criminal intimidation, theft, promoting enmity between groups, and so on and so forth. So, another one is Sadiqui Ahmad. He's got 7 cases against him. His details are not available. C7 form is not there. Third gentleman is Rakibuddin Ahmad. He's got 5 cases. He's from Congress. His C7 is available. The reasons given are active social worker, many development projects implemented during his tenure. No other efficient individual has applied for before the party as per the norms of the party. So at least here they are very, what should I say, honest about it. So this is the best they could find, and they've given the reason. So I just wanted to highlight the fact that the political parties are not taking the Supreme Court's directions seriously at all. And I wonder if the Election Commission is going to take cognizance of this. Because when we filed RTI applications for the Bihar elections, asking for these details because they were not available on the website, those RTIs are being, football is being played with them. From the CEO Bihar, it goes to the DGP police. The DGP police sends it to the district, and then so on and so forth it is going. But we have got some information, but it is a long process. So with this, I will end my presentation now. And now I'll request Mr. Victor to please give out details of the Tamil Nadu and Puducherry winners in as briefly as possible. Thank you. I think you are muted. Yeah.
Yeah, in case of Tamil Nadu, we were able to analyze 224 winning candidates out of 234, and we could not analyze the case details of 10 candidates since the affidavit was not clear and it was not complete in the Election Commission's website. So what I am presenting here is the details of 224 candidates only. Out of the 224 winning candidates analyzed in this election, 134, 60% of winning candidates criminal cases against themselves. Out of 223 MLAs analyzed during Tamil Nadu Assembly elections 2016, 75 MLAs, 34 had criminal cases against themselves. And candidates with serious criminal cases, 57 candidates, 25% have declared serious criminal cases, including cases related to murder, attempt to murder, kidnapping, crimes against women, etc. There are two winning candidates who have declared cases related to murder, that is IPC section 302 against themselves, and also attempt to murder. There are 13 winning candidates have declared cases of attempt to murder, that is IPC section 301. Three have also declared cases related to crimes against women. Out of 3 winning candidates, 1 winner candidate has declared cases related to rape, IPC section 376. Party-wise winning candidates with criminal cases, 96 candidates, that is 77 out of 125, 77% of the DMK candidates, 75% of Indian National Congress, 23% of AIDMK, and 80% of PMK, and 75% of Vidudalai Sirthaigal Katchi, and 50% of BJP, and 2 winning candidates of CPI have declared criminal cases against themselves in their affidavits. Party-wise winning candidates with serious criminal cases, 31% of DMK, 38% of Indian National Congress, 60% of PMK winning candidates, 25% of VCK, and 50% of BJP winning candidates, and 50% of CPI candidates have declared serious criminal cases against themselves. Regarding the financial background, party-wise crorepati winning candidates, 111, that is 89% of DMK and 88% of AIDMK, same 88% of Indian National Congress, and 60% of PMK, and 75% of BJP, and 50% of VCK, and 50% of CMK winning candidates have declared assets worth more than 1 crore in their affidavit. Party-wise average assets. The average assets per winning candidates for 125 DMK winning candidates is rupees 12.96 crores. For ADMK, it is 11.78 crores. For Indian National Congress, it is 16.57 crores. For PMK, it is 2.22 crores. For BJP, it is 12.14 crores. For VCK, it is 5.05 crores. For CPI, it is 2.61 crores. And for CPI-M, it's 12 lakhs. Other background details, educational details of winning candidates. 34% of winning candidates have declared their education qualification to be between 5th pass to 12th pass, while 63% of winning candidates have declared having an education qualification of graduation and above. There are 5 winning candidates who are diploma holders. Age details of winning candidates. 33% of winning candidates have declared age to be between 25 and 50 years, while 67% of winning candidates have declared their age between 51 and 80 years. One winner candidate has declared his age to be 83 years. Gender details of winning candidates. Out of 224 winning candidates analyzed, only 12 candidates, that is only 5% of the candidates are women. In 2016 election, it was 8%. I am not going into the comparative analysis in detail since I was requested to make the presentation in brief. Now I will take up the Puducherry report. In Puducherry, all the 30 MLAs details were analyzed. Here the result is 10 All India NR Congress and 6 BJP and 6 DMK and 6 independent and 2 Indian National Congress have candidates have won. Regarding the criminal background, out of 30 winning candidates analyzed, 13 candidates, 43% have declared criminal cases against themselves, and during 2016 it was 37%. So it is, the percentage have increased in the 2021 election. Serious criminal cases, 20% of winning candidates have declared serious criminal cases against themselves. The cases are related to attempt to murder, electoral violations. Attempt to murder. There is one candidate who has declared cases related to attempt to murder. That is IPC 307. And one winner candidate has also declared cases of punishment for bribery, which was related to electoral violations under section 171E. Party-wise winning candidates with the criminal cases. 67% of winning candidates from BJP and 50% of winning candidates from DMK and 30% of winning candidates from All India NR Congress and 50% of independent candidates have criminal cases against themselves. Party-wise candidates with serious criminal cases. 50% of winning candidates from DMK and one candidate from BJP, one candidate from All India NR Congress, and one candidate from independent winner candidates have declared serious criminal cases against themselves in their affidavits. Out of 30 winning candidates analyzed, 25, that is 83% of the candidates or MLAs or crorepathies. In the 2016 election, it was the same, 83%. Party-wise winning candidates, 100%. All the 6 BJP candidates are crorepathies, and 2 out of 2 Indian National Congress MLAs are also crorepathies. 9 out of 10, that is 90% of All India NR Congress MLAs are crorepathies. 3 out of 6, that is 50% of DMK candidates are crorepathies. And 5 out of 6 independent candidates, that is 83%, have declared assets worth more than 1 crore. Share of wealth among the candidates. I will skip it for the time being. Average assets. The average assets per winning candidates in the Puducherry Assembly election 2021 is 9.92 crores. The average asset of the MLAs during 2016 was 13.45. It has reduced by roughly 4%. Sorry, 4 crores. Party-wise average assets. Among major parties, the average assets per winning candidates for All India NR Congress is 11.21 crores. For BJP, it is 11.26 crores. For Indian National Congress, it is 7.74 crores. For DMK, it is 7.15 crores. Yeah. Other background details, the education level details of the winning candidates. 37% of winning candidates have education qualification between 5th pass to 12th pass, while 57% of winning candidates have declared having an education qualification of graduation and above, and one winner candidate who is a diploma holder and one winner candidate is illiterate. Age details of winning candidates. 43% of winning candidates have declared their age to be 25 to 50 years, while 17%, that is, 17 candidates, 57% winning candidates have declared their age to be 51 and 70 years, between 51 and 70 years. Gender details of winning candidates. Out of 30 winning candidates, there is only one woman among the 30. At least in 2016, it was 4 women. Now it has come down from 13%. From 4 candidates to just 1 candidate. That's all major details. The detailed report will also be shared in the ADR India website. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Viktorji. Now I'll request Dr. Ujjaini to please cover the West Bengal winners report briefly.
Yeah, thank you very much. So here is the summary and highlights of the West Bengal 2021 report. West Bengal election was an association for democratic reforms have analyzed the self-sworn affidavits of all 292 winning candidates of the West Bengal 2021 assembly elections. The election commission had adjourned polling for the Jangipur and Samsirganj assembly constituencies after the death of one candidate from each from both constituencies. Now, if we look at the final party position, we see All India Trinamool Congress won 213 seats, followed by Bharatiya Janata Party 77 seats, Rashtriya Secular Majlis Party 1 seat, and we have one independent winner, that is altogether 292 winner. So now in general about the highlights, 142 winning candidates have criminal cases against them, that is 49%, and out of 142, 113 candidates have serious criminal cases against them, that is 39%. And if we compare it very briefly with 2016, we see that the MLAs with MLA here winners with declared criminal cases this year 49%. This has increased from 2016. In 2016 it was 37%. This in 2021 it is 49%. Equally, when it comes to serious criminal cases, in 2021 it is 39%, which was 32% in 2016. Now 10 winning candidates have declared cases related to murder. 30 winning candidates have declared cases of attempt to murder. 20 winning candidates have declared cases related to crime against women. Out of 20 winning candidates, one winner candidate has declared cases related to rape, IPC section 376. If we look at party-wise winning candidates with criminal cases, 91, that is 43% out of 213 winning candidates from AITC. 50, that is 65% out of 77 winning candidates from BJP, and one independent winner candidate have declared criminal cases against themselves in their affidavits. If we look at the party-wise candidates with serious criminal cases, we see 34% from AITC, 51% from BJP, and one independent candidate, that is 100%. They have declared serious criminal cases against them in the affidavits. Now, going to the financial background, if we look at the crorepati winning candidates, out of 292 winning candidates, 158 or 54% are Crorpatis, and in 2016 this was 34% only. So from 34% we have reached to 54%. Then if we look at the party-wise percentage of Crorepati candidates, so there is one independent winner, and he is a Crorepati. Then from Trinamool Congress, 62% Crorepati winners, and from BJP, 33% Crorepati winners. If we look at the average assets, the average assets per winning candidates in the West Bengal election 2021 is rupees 2.53 crores, and the average of assets per MLA in 2016 was 1.46 crores. So here is also a rise from 1.46 to 2.53. Party-wise picture of average asset, 213 AITC winning candidates is rupees 2.98 crores, their average asset, and 77 BJP winning candidates have average assets of rupees 1.13 crore. Now let me go to other background details. So education details of winning candidates. 107 or 37% winning candidates have declared their educational qualification to be between 8th pass and 12th pass, while 180 or 62% winning candidates have declared having an educational qualification of graduate and above. There are 3 winning candidates who are diploma holders. 1 winner candidate is just literate, and 1 winner candidate is illiterate. So age background, 114 or 39% winning candidates have declared their age to be between 25 and 50 years, while 178 or 61% candidates are in the age bracket of 51 and 80 years. If we look at gender details, then out of 292 winning candidates, we have 40 winning candidates, 40 women candidates who have won this election, and that is 14%. And this in 2016 was also 40 women winners were there, that's 14%. So no significant change. In 16 it was 14%, even in 2021 it is 14%. And very, very briefly, comparative analysis of assets of re-elected MLAs. So number of re-elected MLAs analyzed in the West Bengal elections 2021 is 130. And average assets of re-elected MLAs in 2016 was 1.49, and which has become 2.25 crores in 2021. And average growth in the assets of re-elected MLAs from 2016 to 2021 is rupees 1.06 crore, or that is by 71%. Now last 2 point, if we just look this through party lens, we see All India Trinamool Congress with 120 total numbers of MLAs 121 in 2021, and then their average asset is 2 crore plus. Their average asset was 1 crore plus in 2016, and they have registered average asset increase of 75%. BJP earlier had, this time BJP MLAs, total number of MLAs with 9 average assets. It's all about Crorepati MLAs. Average asset this time is 1 crore plus in 2021. That is 1.09. In 2016, it was 1.08. And so their average percentage increase for BJP is 1.28%. So that is altogether, I think, the picture. We have translated this English report also in local language, that is in Bengali, which will soon be available at ADR's website and will be circulated also by West Bengal Election Watch. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Ujjaini. I'll now request Arif Bhai to kindly cover the Assam winners report, just the highlights. Thank you.
Thank you, General Verma. In Assam, this is a very very dangerous trend that has been shown in the recent past. In the year 2006 assembly election, there was only 7% criminal. And in 2016, it jumped to double, that is to 14%, candidate with a criminal background. And just after 5 years, it's become double again. In the previous assembly, there was only 15 MLAs who had criminal records. Now in this election, we have elected 34 MLAs with criminal records, more than double. So this is the situation here in Assam, and out of 126 candidates that we have analyzed, 14 are, that is 11%, are having serious criminal cases like murder and rape. Then one MLA who has elected recently has a a case against him that which is a case of related to murder, Article Section 303. Then winning candidates, there are 5 winning candidates who has attempt to murder charges, and we also have a 2 candidates, 2 MLAs who have charges against crime against women. And if we see the party-wise situation here of the criminal record holders, then we find that major parties, especially the BJP, who won around 60 winning candidates, who has, and out of 60 winning candidates, 9 of them are having criminal record, and 12 candidates out of the 29 MLAs that Congress have at present has criminal records. Similarly, 10 AIDF candidate out of 16 they won have criminal records, and 1 candidate of AGP out of 9 of their winning MLAs have criminal record, and 1 of UPPL, the United People's Party Liberation from Borough Territorial Council area, has a criminal record, and only 1 candidate we have as independent won the election. So he also has the highest number of criminal records all over the country, around 51 or 52 criminal records he has. Actually, he also generates lots of popular support because of his social activism. His name is Mr. Akhil Gogoi. Then the next is the party-wise winning candidate with serious criminal cases. There are 7 persons from BJP has serious criminal cases, 10 persons from Congress has serious criminal cases, 8 persons from AIDF has serious criminal cases, and 1 person from AGP has serious criminal cases, 1 person from UPPL also has serious criminal cases, and 1 independent has serious criminal cases. In terms of the financial background, what we have found that out of 126 candidates analyzed, 85 are crororepatis here, and which is the 67%. And previously it was 57%, and there is a jump of 10% in this year. And party-wise crorepati winner candidates, if we see that, we find that the 43 out of 60 candidates of BJP are crorepati, 21 out of 29 from Congress is crorepati, 3 out of 4 from BPF is crorepati, and 8 out of 9 from AGP are crorepati, and 8 out of 16 from AIDF are also crororepatis. And average asset, if we see, it's become now 4.59 crores average asset of MLAs, and it was 2.45 crores 5 years back. I mean, in 2000 election, it was only 2.45 crores. Now it is 4.59 crores. Now, other background, if we see, then the educational background we have, that is 34 out of 126 MLAs, that is 27% MLAs, are not even graduates. They are below graduates, from 8 to 12. There is only there are 2 candidates also who are only 8 pass, not candidates, MLAs, at present MLAs, who are class 8 pass only. And whereas age limit, if we see that the 54 winning candidates declared their age between 25 to 50, and 72 are above 50, and 51 to 70 years old. And the dangerous trend that has come for Assam is that the women candidate, women MLAs are decreasing phenomenally. In the previous assembly, there was only 8%, women in the assembly. Now it has come down even to 4.8%. That is around 5%. So the male chauvinist approach of the political parties as well as the political system of the state is becoming very, very dangerous. It's very exclusive of women. So these are a couple of issues that we have highlighted, and I would also like to just quickly point the comparative analysis of assets of re-elected MLAs. There are we found that around 67 re-elected MLAs are being analyzed. In 2016 also they won the election, and now in 2021 also they are contesting the election. In the last 5 years of these 67 candidates, in the 2016 their assets were 2.04 crores, and now it has come up to 4.03 crores, and which is a booming growth of 97%. 97% our representatives' assets are growing when the GDP is growing less than 6% in the state. So this is the status of the Assam Election Watch, and this is the report, and we will be circulating this report in a short while through our groups and to the press here. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Arif. Now we will start with the question and answer session. Just in case my net goes down, I'll request Dr. Ujjaini to kindly continue with the question and answer sessions because it is fluctuating a little. Okay, so we have received some questions already through email from media personnel and certain other supporters of ADR, and we will start with those. Nandini, you can start posting them one by one, please. And if people who are presently participating, if we can also put up their questions one by one. Okay, so this is one question from Mr. Sahil Kareer. Can ECI and ADR join hands together and make more development to hold fair and transparent elections and make the voters at ground level more aware of his rights and duties? Let me just say that we have been, in touch with the Election Commission of India, and in some of the states where our partners are very active and they have a good rapport with the CEOs of the respective states, we have coordinated various programs with the Election Commission. In addition to that, on our own level also, the state partners, like some of them who are here, at the ground level, they do various activities for voter awareness amongst the populace. We also carried out a survey, national survey, in which we had asked this question from the common man as to why do you vote for people with criminal cases? And the results, the answers which we got were quite, I would say, surprising. 35% said they do good work. 35% or so said we do not know about these things. So, these type of issues are there in the this thing. But yes, your point is taken. We are trying our best to educate the public to be aware that as long as they do not elect people who will actually do good development work and good governance is provided, the state, I would say the things will not improve. Okay, can we move on to the next question? Okay, Padmaja Shaw. So ADR has filed a case about the 2019 Lok Sabha elections on the mismatch of ECI data 347. Why is ADR not filing? Padmaja, the problem is not that ADR is not following up. We don't get dates. All our major PILs are pending before the Supreme Court. So it is not in our hands to get those dates, you know. So as and when the hearing takes place, we will follow up. Okay, next question. ADR is doing a great job, but it is still not approachable to the many parts of the where the population to underprivileged. Okay, continue. What steps can be taken to ensure message information, data analysis, much more valuable stuff related to water Sahil Kari. Okay, I'll request Dr. Ujjaini to throw some light on this.
Thank you, sir. I think this question is, of course, partly valid. I mean, I think all the state chapters of National Election Watch are doing works throughout the year, not only before election or after election, to make voters aware of their rights. And of course, we have limited capacities, and with our limited capacities, we try to reach out as many people as possible. Particularly, we are focusing on first-time voters among the youths. And throughout the year, we organize series of grassroots level awareness campaigns, multi-stakeholder consultations, dialogue with political parties, training workshops with youth in different colleges. So we are doing our best, and with the help of ADR and National Election Watch, I totally agree. This is not enough. This is not adequate, and we need to reach out more and more people. That is why there is this call from ADR for donations. I think that will also further help us to reach out more and more people. And at the same time, I believe that it's partly responsibility of the ECI and the other independent institutions who are in charge of making voters aware of their rights and duties. We are also in touch with them. So together, we are doing our bit, and we will strengthen this process further. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Ujjaini. Can we have the next question? Part 1, Kerala election, CPM 162 seats with 25% of the vote share. Okay, so this is a old question which keeps coming up, like even after the 2019 Lok Sabha elections, BSP had a very high vote share, but they did not win a single Lok Sabha seat. Now, this is because of the result, because of the first past post system. Wherein you can do nothing about it unless the whole system is changed. Okay, next. It is the same thing. Okay, next. Port minor margin 5%, 1 or 2 being managed central municipal is not such huge small proportion in vote. Okay. Part for vote share and seats 1 anti-democracy Sudhakaran. Okay, Victor, can you take this on, please? Muted.
Yeah, actually, I mean, there is always a discussion about that proportional representation system. But actually, I mean, I'm not in an expert to answer this question. I was about to answer the first question regarding the reaching out to various, I mean, packets, because so far the press meets were conducted at the state headquarters or the national headquarters. But what we did during this election in Tamil Nadu was like moving out of Chennai and then conducting the press meets in Salem, Coimbatore, Trichy, Madurai, and Nagarkoil. Like that, I mean, we started from one end and ended in the another end, and we covered almost the whole state with these press meets. Maybe next time we will also go to the next level of towns. Right now, I mean, it's almost like a metropolitan towns wherever, I mean, we had airports, because that was mainly to facilitate the National Election Watch team to come and participate. But because of the travel restriction, that was not possible. But we will also go to the second level cities in the next round. And as Ujjaini has already mentioned, we also conducted awareness programs in the educational institutions, especially to the first-time voters. And also, since there are, I mean, like thousands of educational institutions. Our limited capacity didn't allow us to cover all the, colleges. The main criteria which we had was approaching only the social work colleges. So roughly we approached nearly 50 colleges which has MSW course, and out of them we were able to conduct the program in around 7 colleges. That's how we are planning to reach. And also I have future plan, if it is approved by National Election Watch, which will be put into practice, that National Election Watch has a good resource in the form of podcasts. Right now, there is roughly 14 documents available regarding the electoral bonds and contribution, RTA, on many topics. So, in case, we take this podcast as a written document or as a video and going to different parts of the state, the information will be further disseminated to the public. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Victor. Arifbhai, would you like to address this question of Sudhakaran? Disproportionate ministerial births and all that.
Yeah, that is of course a question. Means when we talk about the democracy, then as many voters we have, so much of power we must have. But it is not happening because of the the electoral system that we have. Especially there are constituencies where the vote is being divided. We do not have only two-party election system. We have multi-party election system, and we also have independent candidates who are contesting. So it's become more of a mathematical game at the time of winning or losing. So as General Verma have said that there needs a drastic reform of the electoral system to get this proportionate representation in our parliament or in assembly. So in situations, suppose there is a constituency where there is 1 lakh voters and the candidates are 16 or 15. So many a time we found that even 30,000 voters, I mean the 30% vote, with 30% vote share, one person is a winner in a constituency. It just means that the 70% people didn't vote for that person who won. So it is against the democracy. But at the same time, with the existing electoral system and existing structure, we can do nothing at the moment. So perhaps we will have to wait and for a drastic change of the system, and we can have the solution of it. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, can we move to the next question? Okay, Ishan Gera, what is the average increase in income and assets for the candidates across the 5 states? And has the income of sitting MLAs increased faster than those who contested for the first time? I think, Ishan, you must have joined late. I covered this part in the first thing when I was covering the consolidated candidates report. And but nevertheless, there is always an increase. And the increase in the what our reports and our experience is that generally the recontesting MLAs have quite a substantial increase. Whichever party has been in power in that particular state or union territory, their people who have been MLAs or MPs, their assets increase by a substantial percentage. Okay, next. Deepak Negi. Can you throw some light on sources of income with relation to the crorepati? Is there any mechanism to verify the SVU? As you are aware, we have to go by whatever the candidate fills in his affidavit, and they are certified. It is on oath. It is a legal document, and as you are aware, as per the law, you are not supposed to file anything wrong in that or leave anything blank. So in case any candidate files some wrong, details, if somebody can file a petition against it, and that can be taken to court. Sources of income is nowadays, there was a change a few years back because of a petition again. I think it was a petition from this gentleman from Lucknow. I'm forgetting his name. Uh, because of which the Supreme Court directed that in the affidavit, the sources of income should also be shown. So now, the last couple of years, the sources of income means the candidate and his dependents, that is his spouse or his children or whoever is dependent. All the details have to be shown. Their profession and the business has also to be shown. So this is being done, but we cannot have any system of verifying the thing. We don't have any system. Next, please. Are Kannada running red EVM where against candidates must be identified with caution red button for adding to such candidates and vote. People with criminal cases indicate mindset of candidates which may not be as required by public representative. Okay. Is ADR along with you and people's signature ready to file PL in Supreme Court process red color button in EVM? Well, this is a proposal which can be considered, but if I were to tell you the Supreme Court judgment of 2002-2003, in which the ADR won, wherein the Supreme Court gave directions to the Election Commission that people should file their affidavits. Earlier, there was nothing. So, in all our reports, we are highlighting the fact, we call them red alert constituencies, which means that in that constituency there are 3 or more candidates with criminal cases against themselves. So as far as we are doing our bit, we are publicizing this, and it varies from state to state, but generally it is about 20 to 25% of the constituencies, or maybe a little more also, till 30% are red alert constituencies as per our definition. So, okay, so I was talking about the Supreme Court judgment. So in that judgment, it is very clearly said that it is the duty of the Election Commission of India to make sure that these details are provided to the public. The Election Commission of India has not done it. However, some proactive and, I would say, some SECs, state election commissioners, for example, in Maharashtra, and I think in Haryana, and in another state, Madhya Pradesh, what they did was that outside the polling booth, they displayed the details of the candidates with criminal cases. And they wrote below that authority Supreme Court verdict, the one which I'm talking about, 2003. So if the will is there, the Election Commission people can do it. But somehow this is not being given the importance that it requires. Next, please. I think we can take on another just 2-3 questions and we should wind up. Okay, Suresh Kumar Shukla, public representative to number of voter ratio is highest for MP, MLA, we just had Panchayati Raj election. Do you plan to cover this? Suresh, we somehow don't have the wherewithal to cover all these local bodies elections because the numbers are too huge. So it becomes very difficult. Even these state elections and the parliament election that we cover takes a huge amount of our time and resources and efforts to put out these reports 6 to 7 days before the polling dates. So covering these is very difficult. We sometimes do it in a limited fashion in certain districts where our partners are able to do it. So it's a tough call. Should laws be framed to to require political parties to make rules projecting the profile debarred persons referred to in query number 2 from their membership. Projecting their profile to debar persons. Okay, this is from Justice Kamleshwanath. He had sent an email. As we are aware, there are a number of recommendations from election commissions and various committees and reports, wherein they have suggested that people who are charged with heinous crimes and serious crimes, which have a punishment of 5 years or more, they should be debarred from contesting elections. However, this is not happening. In spite of such recommendations, it is not agreed to by the political parties or the government in power at that particular time. So this is I would say, a desirable thing, but not achievable as it seems in the near future. In public chief election, may I lay the following queries today? Do your survey reveals that crime has become? Please forward it. That crime has become a way of political life for political life. Yeah, Dr. Ujjaini, if you can take this on.
Yes, sir. I think, of course, I mean, all this analysis presented by ADR National Election Watch and state chapters have clearly indicated that this money power and muscle power things are part and parcel of our electoral process. And as in the very beginning, even in today's press meet, it has been flagged time and again that ADR and all the associates of ADR together, we want to change this system, and we want to contribute towards that change in our own small way. Yes, crime has become part and parcel of the process. So decriminalization of political parties is very much important. For that, I think ADR and all the state partners are also focusing a lot on right to information, urging political parties to come under right to information, which all political parties are avoiding conveniently. So the transparency point is very important. As all of you know, that there are standing Supreme Court observations and guidelines to decriminalize politics, to discourage political parties to give tickets to tainted candidates. Despite all these things, we see a rise in the number of candidates and winners with criminal backgrounds. And so there are certain recommendations of ADR which include not to give tickets to such candidates, to even kind of, if when the political parties do not comply with such Supreme Court guidelines, to cancel their tax exemption, also of course to brought all the political parties under right to information, so on and so forth. So certain steps need to be taken. It is not enough to say that our process is now pretty much murky with all these tainted candidates participating in the electoral process. But we hope that the Election Commission of India and others who are responsible to conduct elections, and all the elected MLAs and MPs who are in charge of our democracy in a way, who are there to formulate good policies and practice, and who are there to promote good practices, should take serious note on this, and should form such stringent laws and policies so as to not only discourage but to kind of disallow political parties to give candidates with tainted backgrounds tickets to fight election. But this is a long way to go, and I think ADR as an organization and all the partners of ADR, we are very much committed to this. But we also urge media to highlight this matter as much as possible, not only during the election but throughout the year, for better voter awareness generation. As we have often seen, sometimes voters don't mind, sometimes voters tend to ignore this fact. So more and more awareness generation, media attention, and policy advocacy, all these would be required in coming days and months and years to make our system more more transparent, free, and to decriminalize the political process. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you, Jenny ji. Okay, there is one long question come opinion from Mr. N.V.R. Nadu. But to put it in a crust, basically he is saying why ADR has not pointed out the laxity of ECI in the West Bengal elections. And, there have been flouting of the moral code of conduct in various ways. And okay, so I do not know when Mr. Naidu joined the online PC that we are having, but in the beginning, Professor Chhokar had spoken about it, that the role of the election commission this time in these 5 elections was wanting. It was not up to the mark. And you see, ADR cannot. A lot of people think that everything can be done by the ADR. ADR is a small institution. We try to do our best, and we are more focused on projecting the muscle and money power to the people, and try to request them to vote for the right people. We do see the issue which Mr. Naidu has raised, but you see. We will take it up with them in subsequent times. Okay. I think we can take 1 or 2 questions more, Nandini or Divya. Part 3. This is Justice Kamleshwar's question. Is the government justifying ignoring the wishes of people at large and repeated observations that effective laws must be framed to prevent persons charged by a court of law, please, or committing serious crime to contest elections? This I have already covered in my earlier answer which I gave. Do we have any other questions, please? Are there any other questions? Okay, so there are no more questions. I think we will wind up here. I wish to thank all the participants from the media and others who joined us, and also our partners, Dr. Ujjaini, Mr. Arif, and Mr. Victor, and our team for putting up this online thing. So thank you very much. And like I mentioned, the reports have been released. You can check the details on our website. Thank you very much. Namaskar.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone.